Okay, I am back, guys. Welcome back to Dragon Quest 3 on Super Nintendo. The very first remake of this game. It really is. It's a wonderful game. I don't know. I just started playing. I think. I could tell they're trying to keep it simple. It's the very first remake, and although I do not like Arthurian kind of Arthurian fancy kind of games, I wouldn't give it a chance just because it's a popular title, and I am a fan of Akira Toriyama. God bless his soul. When when I was in both middle school and high school, when Dragon Ball Z was the most popular thing around, they would continue to make references, like anything in regards to Akira Toriyama became instant approval. Like everything he's ever done became accepted and well liked. And Dragon Warrior was one of those games that was in everyone's interest because of it was everyone's interest because the guy that made Dragon Ball Z made designed the characters. Same thing for Chrono Trigger. Now, Chrono Trigger was a little less known at the time. It became more well known after the fact. But there was a contingent of like guys at school that would buy anything. They would even go as far as like buying Japanese import of Dragon Ball Z games. When Dragon Ball Z was in its heyday in Japan, the West took like 3 years or something like that to catch up. But yeah, there were a lot of them. And okay. Different monsters. But then, like, I looked at the price. I was like, I could just buy a whole new PlayStation with that kind of money. So I just didn't. Yeah, Dragon Ball Z. Believe it or not, I was introduced to that series by my teacher in middle school. I forgot his name. He was Filipino. He came from the Philippines, and he was naturalized here and whatever. And he would have like his brother, his cousins, or whatever, to ship him video cassettes of Dragon Ball Z games, not like Dragon Ball Z episodes. They were all in Filipino, whatever language the Filipinos speak. That's the language that they were in. And I did see a little Dragon Ball before then on one of the UPN stations. They had a couple episodes here and there, but I never really got into it. I guess because I was a little too old. But the Dragon Ball Z, he introduced it. He was like the biggest fan of Dragon Ball Z that I've known. And this was a teacher, by the way. During Halloween, he bulked up and started looking like he dressed up like Goku. He like bleached his hair. And he wore that same uniform as him, even like down to the boots. No, it wasn't the boots. He had like blue sneakers or something. But he got as close as to looking like Goku as possible. Watching the show, but the time I think it was the Ocean Dub or whatever, the Ocean guys that were handling it, and it came on once a week, and I would talk to anyway, a couple of us found the show, and we would ask him about it. This was before Toonami, by the way. This was before it was aired on Cartoon Network. But we would ask him about it. And he was like, yeah. That's when he told me about some missing scenes. I didn't know that there was some sort of active censorship in the anime. Because one segment, for anyone that grew up during that wasn't in a initial. That wasn't in the first broadcast at all. That entire section. I was like really because when it was starting to be broadcast on that's what he meant, that they were missing scenes and whatever, and there definitely wasn't. I was definitely unaware of like this stuff. It just the scenes just gonna happen. I didn't know that there was this whole thing going on. Anyway, let me save this. So yeah, that's how it was, and I didn't know. I was like really tripping when I first saw those scenes. Like, oh, what? This wasn't even an original broadcast. I believe, yeah, I saw that on Toonami when Cartoon Network got a hold of it. I think it was Funimation at that point. Don't recall I meant to get more herbs. Man, but I totally like. I didn't know that But what sucked is that I didn't know how censored the initial broadcast was until I got it on. Well, believe it or not, I saw. Like, I went to Mexico to visit relatives. And down there it's like Dragon Ball Central, right? And while I went there while the Ocean Dub was still active, and I think they got like the Namek saga barely started, right? It was barely starting. And I go down there to visit my relatives, and they're into Dragon Ball Z, my cousins and whatnot. And they start talking about it, like, oh well, I don't know about that. They were basically spoiling it for me. I said, like, I don't know about that. And they're talking about like Super Saiyan Goku. And although I did see some pictures, I saw some artwork and a couple of I think comic book shops or hobby stores where they had posters from Japan of Goku in Super Saiyan form. That hasn't happened in the show yet. And I remember asking, like, when's it gonna happen? Oh, it happens during Namek Saga. I haven't that long. And I'm watching Dragon Ball Z. They're further along than us. And they were actually in the Android Saga, and the episode I started watching was when Piccolo and Android 17 were fighting each other, and they're like beating the hell out of each other. So, oh, this is awesome, right? So I come back over here a couple of years later, say maybe 3 years later. The American broadcast actually gets up to that point, and I remember certain scenes, and that they were cut. They were cut badly. I was like, well, what happened to this? I saw it in Mexico. Why wasn't it showing here? That's when I got, and I was thinking like maybe for time, maybe they needed to fit everything in a half-an-hour broadcast. Nope. Honestly, that's when I got into that censorship. And at this time, I gotta tell you, I was very skeptical. That's when I think I asked my teacher about it. My Filipino teacher about it is if are they cutting anything, like whatever? And he says, oh yeah, they showed a lot of boobs and stuff, and Dragon Ball. And Dragon Ball Z, and there was a lot more sexual stuff that they're cutting out. It sucks. And as a preteen, I'm thinking like, I would like to see that. Feel like I need level 3. I began to be really skeptical of anime at that point. What missions are being cut out? could like buy raw videos. Like you'll see the raw anime without any translation or subtitles. You buy it in cassette form. They would straight up say, "Oh, they're attention New York, doesn't know shop. Oh, then do this, that, and the other." Oh, that sucks. I'm gonna rest my feet. Man, I'm still getting so used to the buttons of Alright, you know what? I spent too much money on herbs. Ooh, neat. who needs it most? It's Jose. Can't see that. Meow. Yeah, the thing about a lot of these old school RPGs is they do tend to drag on a little bit. I do have to say though, I'm surprised I guess it wasn't the 32-bit generation started. I'm surprised at the fact that the resolution was not increased. Like there was no jump, but I guess they couldn't pull it off. I'm talking about the 320 by 240 resolution that a lot of these systems were utilizing to display the game images. And I guess that wasn't necessary, but when I think about it, that resolution was used for 3 generations of consoles, right? Armor. get into that tower, I really have to upgrade everyone's equipment. Just around the tower, the bottom level for and I forgot to save. Yes, I have to save it. It's I'm doing a very dangerous thing. And if I fail, I need to ruin all sorts of progress. Worth the price. Gonna get more gold per battle, so that's another good thing. What's in here? Huh. ice bolt. No. Okay, you know These fights are starting to become kind of annoying at this point. saw that chest when I went up, and I'm thinking, yeah, there's probably something I'm missing. I have to be more thorough when it comes to this, what you're seeing right now, is the foundation. This Arthurian medieval RPG with stats and all this stuff. Isekai anime is weird. And I can see where it started. It started with here where God talks to you and asks you questions. And I find that kind of weird because God should only know the kind of person you are. And the fact that he doesn't, it's a little strange. But they give you cheap powers or you're a hero. He's into anime and stuff, and I'm like, yeah, a lot of it seems kind of like a lot of it's like Sword Art Online. Reincarnated as a slime. The first anime I remember it doing something like that was Hack Dog Slash, but those were kids trapped. Well, like the same thing. But you know what I mean? It seems kind of samey. I'll be honest. It got samey, right? Stopping anytime soon. Like Goblin Slayer, that's medieval and that's cool. It didn't go to a thing where someone got resurrected. Nothing like that. Freeing, after journey or whatever. That's something that's cool too, because it's an elf woman who outlives like her companions and stuff. And it's not like she being resurrected or anything. No, it's just it's just a regular medieval story. Okay, hold on. Let me all these resurrections, it's like, oh my god, if you don't like your life, I feel like it's not necessary for the storytelling. There are some exceptions, like, what's the name of that one anime? It's like a World War II repeat of this guy that dies from being hit by a train, but he wakes up in World War II. The body of an orphan. And he uses like the smarts or whatever to win battles and things like that. Tanya the Terrible or something. I forgot what it's called. Well, that one's a little different because it's not medieval or whatever. But I feel like that story can make do, but it's also an atheist, and God is trying to put him in a situation where he's gotta acknowledge that he exists, I guess. So I guess I guess the resurrection theme in that needs to be necessary. Honestly though, it's hard for me to actually like an anime nowadays because it's just so different. I liked it better when it was very niche, and whatever I read or watched, it was like no one knew about it. No joke. Like my favorite stuff is anything and everything that came out before the year 2000. Right? Yeah, I like Bleach. I watched a little bit of Naruto, but I was a little older by then, and I was not the target demographic for that anime and manga series. So like, I didn't get latched onto it as I guess as strongly as I could have. I can see this is a great thing. Okay. Well, this is where I'm gonna end the stream. It was rough. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not. I guess a map would have helped, but I'll be honest, guys. It's these old RPGs. You do gotta figure things out for yourself. And it's one of the reasons why I go back to one of these. This is one of the reasons why I go back to some of these old RPGs, because I like the grind. I like to actually find out what to do next and kind of test things. I didn't even know about the magic ball, and then that happened. And there we go. Gotta speak around, talk, figure out what's important. Now I know I have to find a wall that I can break down. That's how you pretty much progress through this game. I know there's another mechanic where you could swap in party members and stuff, which I'm probably going to end up doing a little later. But until then, I'm going to just stop the stream. I have things to do. And thanks you guys for watching. I'll try to continue this later in the day.